started for a lot of different reasons. One, obviously it is mandated and everybody needs to get on board with it eventually, but we started now more than ever because now is the perfect time. Unfortunately, we've got a few amount of people in the workforce and a few amount of guests that are coming in, but that is going to only exponentially grow as the coming weeks and months go by. So being able to start it now with a smaller workforce and really build new habits is going to be instrumental as we continue to grow and things get a little bit more out of control, and makes it much more difficult for us to be able to train a large staff all of a sudden, at the drop of a dime, to be able to do it when we really need to do it. So there's no better time to start than right now. The single greatest challenge is just breaking old habits. Everybody is used to doing something an entirely different way that they used to do it in the past. And trying to get them to change that takes a lot of practice, takes a lot of conversation. So again, that's why we just had to, and I really suggest you just got to continue to really hone in on it and talk about it and check on it daily and make sure that everyone knows the purpose and the good that you're doing with the actions that you're taking. Well, we have our indoor containers and our outdoor containers. Our indoor containers, we wanted to be really strategic and make sure that we had them in the key places where people were either dumping food off, at the end of a meal, or where the majority of food was being dumped and thrown away during preparation. So we strategically mapped that out and made sure that we had a clear plan of that beforehand. What we also did with our exterior bins is we ended up removing one of our black trash bins, the 4-yard or the large ones, to make space for the large green compostable bin. We, just like everywhere else, have a small amount of space that we keep for all of our trash and sanitation. So we needed to work something out. What we found by doing that, we haven't missed a beat. We fill up that green with everything that would have gone into the other black trash bin, and so now it's seamless. There's zero cost involved in any way whatsoever. City of Santa Monica, you make that request, and they will come and make it happen. We requested to remove one of the black, add the green with their suggestion. They came within 3 days, made it happen, and we've been rolling ever since then. Yeah, we work with Chefs to End Hunger, which is a fantastic program, and basically it takes all of your edible, non-used food items and you can donate that, and the boxes get dropped off, and then you fill them up and they get picked up. And a lot of time those are through, for us, for instance, we use it through LA Specialty. So LA Specialty Produce drops the boxes off and fill them up. They pick them up and they take them to where they need to go. Most of the time it ends up being cooked food. With banquet events, you sometimes have over preparation of cooked items, whether it be the veggie side dish, some of the protein, certain things. So those go in there, and we seal them up just as if it was going to be a to-go meal, if you will. What's great is you give it away and it goes there immediately. So it goes to someone who needs it right away. So it doesn't matter if it's on the near end of its life cycle, but still very good food, nourishable food. It has a purpose and it gets to where it needs to go. We really just wanted to do our part. Anything that we can do to reduce what our carbon footprint is, we owe it to the community of Santa Monica. We owe it to the city of Los Angeles and to the earth, for that matter, to do our part to be able to cut down. I think every business has that ability to do that. Every business has that ability to make that change. It does take a little bit of a commitment. It does take creating those new habits to really make it effective and to make it, efficient at the workplace. But it's definitely doable, and it definitely has a great reward.